What's this, episode 83?
Mad.
Yeah,
mad,
episode
isn't it?
83 still. 83 episode deep. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
Episode 83. You already know what it is. Thank you for listening to another episode. It's your boy, the one and only J Double. J-double-O, straightening. And yes, it's been a decent, to be honest, only midweek, but it's been successful so far.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's been successful, man. I'm making sure I'm most definitely leaving here with something today.
Know what I mean? And it's your boy Nicholas D. Harvey, aka Mr. Straight. No chaser, don't put no chaser on them, Jake, please. No.
Yes, sir.
Believe that. Don't worry about me, worry about your blood clot credit score, worry about your social credit score, financial credit score, and your personal credit score. And for the rest of the year, the game in trouble. Started off small, now they're paying me double. Facts.
Also in the studio, we got, listen, no one's gonna know this, yeah, or not many people's gonna know this, but we go way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Yeah, I only knew you might go way back from like, what, couple weeks ago?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah,
Swear down.
way back.
Way
Jonathan didn't used to like me.
Why you lying?
Jonathan didn't used to like
When
me.
Hey, no, didn't you allude to this one time?
No, we're gonna
He
get into
alluded
it.
to it
We're gonna
before
get
to
into
me.
it.
He was like,
We're
hey, yo,
gonna-
me and, yeah.
We're gonna get into it.
We'll touch on it.
But yo, we got in the studio. You get me, the homeboy. You already know it is Big Shadz in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. You get me.
It's
For
your boy
sure.
Shadz. Trust me, we inside. We're gonna be talking things. We here, man.
Jeez.
Trust
Wow.
Say no more.
Say less.
But yeah, man, listen, let's go. I got some questions for you, but before we get into that, yeah, we're gonna break it down still.
Yeah, let's break down, the relationships
cool.
and that, how people know each other and whatnot. Let's start with you two.
Cool. You want to start? Man came out and say, yeah, this guy don't like me. Maybe
Yeah, he came out bold with it.
Let me tell you the things. Cool.
Trust you.
Hey, I was in primary school, yeah. I was like, I wouldn't say I was the man in school, but I was the man in school.
But I was the man, you know.
Get me? There was a sweet little Sade that I liked.
Oh, this is over gal.
Yeah, bro.
No.
It's not over, I wouldn't say it's over girl, but
Hey, yo.
trust me.
Man, I'm about to
everything
take a
intertwined.
shot if this is funny still.
There's a sweet little Sade.
Man, I'm
that I
about to
like.
take a shot still. Cause
Sade that I like now.
Wait, do you know what's so mad? I've told this story. I can't remember who I've told this story to, but let's see it.
okay, cool. Okay, cool.
This story to my ex not too long ago.
Word.
That's how, bro. Trust me, this story stayed with me for life. Yes, bro.
No, don't
Cool.
tell me J Dog,
Bro.
J double,
Bro.
J double O straight.
So cool. I think, when did you join the primary school?
Year 3. It was like beginning year 3, innit? You man just got to year 3.
Year 3 now. These time the girl's not feeling man's thing like that. Man's a rough nudge, head picky. You know how it gets, man. Man's in my household. It was kind of fresh, like people in the house and that. Trust me, I wasn't the most PG. Year 3, guy, neat hair, ironed clothes, gator showing, fresh bugs. He had a slight accent as well. I can't lie. He had a slight
That was
accent.
fresh,
Bro, he just swooped the thing from me in like the day he came,
Man said
bro.
a young J
The day
double.
he came, he swooped the thing. Cool. No hard feelings. It is what it is.
Facts.
Then like, I don't know. You know, there's just that. There's a tension between us, and I can't figure out why there's a tension here. We should be good friends, like we're very
why not,
aligned.
innit? Why
But
not?
there's just some tension in the air. Then one time we was playing football. This was like year 5, I think. Boom, we're playing. Jonathan's behind me now. We're both sprinting towards the ball. There's no way he's getting the ball, by the way. It's impossible. I'm in front of him.
I'll be playing like that from day dot.
So he did what? Oh,
He went.
I think I know how this is going.
Boom. He barred me from behind. I clapped my head on the bench. Blow. Bro, I feel the cocoa might still be there till today. The cocoa I had on my head. And that's when I realized he really doesn't like me.
Yeah.
There's levels to not liking someone.
Yeah.
Jonathan did not like me.
Oh, Tid.
man.
Cause he does that now, you know. Man kick ball with him, man. What's up town on a Saturday? Man's doing the most.
And it's like, bro,
Yeah, it's nuts.
we're meant to be friends here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're meant to be friends here.
Let me tell my side of events. You get me? I definitely would say I didn't like you, fam. But you know that competition. I'll say it was friendly competition because there was bare times that we was getting along calm. Like,
how old was you, man?
There was
8, bro.
I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but you're forgetting. Wait, he's Ghanaian, I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
There's something going on that we don't even know about in our systems that's
But it's
not
just,
agreeing.
Yeah, but
we're
just we don't know why.
literally.
But it's just there because there was times that we'll get along, but then there are times where we might disagree. We'll really disagree. It was like frenemies.
Literally,
I'll say it.
that. Yeah.
It was like frenemies because like. Yeah, as you said,
that's mad.
But this is my perspective, innit? I've come into the school fresh. I don't know what's going on. You get me? Everyone's onto this thing. Yeah, Olivia, was it Olivia? Who was it?
He even
said
the name.
No, we can beat out the names.
Hey, if you're watching, you get me. Shout out you. No, we keep that, man.
Till this day, I won't lie, I've been trying to get back in contact with her still.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Trying to
It's one of them. She's not on socials. I know like one mutual that she knows, but
she's
they're
got
not mad
Facebook,
close.
but it's like
I think she used to live I think she still lives in my area. I don't know, bruv. It's weird, fam. I was like, where's this girl, fam? You get me?
That's she just ghosted.
Disappeared off the map,
bruv.
That was scary though. Why have you disappeared?
Yeah, like where are you?
Olivia, Jonathan wants to know where you are.
Yeah, just say hi. Reunion.
Maybe get on the pod. You get me?
Let her explain her side.
Her side of the story.
Why did you like Jonathan more than you liked me?
Same girl.
Trust me.
No, cool. I've come into the school.
That's bad,
bro. I don't know what's going on. You get me? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hierarchy is. Also, I know that there's this Don. You get me? I see this guy in the school. I see, alright, cool. This guy is his classroom right now. You get me?
Yeah.
Because I think my first day I started in the other year 3. And then they put me in, they put me in this one. So I was confused. I was like, you get me? Cool. But everyone's going on about this girl, Olivia. And I'm not gonna lie, I just tried the thing and it worked.
Yeah.
I just tried the thing, fam. I don't even know what I done. Did my thing, I don't even know what I done.
Bro, I thought she might have done it in spite of me. She might have thought, let me show you how much I don't like you. I'm gonna be rocking with your op heavy.
Them ones are the worst as well. When they fuck up, that's dead.
I don't know what I done, bro. If you get me. But I think that was like one of my first probably my first encounter with like moving to a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, this is easy for me. So that's gonna give my fam. Yeah, that's gonna give my confidence.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no one can chat to me, bro. You get me? This is the girl that every man's onto.
Everyone.
And at the moment, this is like the guy that he's saying every man step back. This is a bad thing. So I've come in the classroom
and sweeped it.
I don't know what I done, and then from then I was like, because I'm not lying. When that happened. It's like, oh yeah, that's Benjamin's thing. I was like, at this point, I didn't even know who you was from. I just know that's like another black brother that sadly looks like me. Looks like we're probably doing the same thing. What team you support? United.
Yeah,
we support the same thing.
Yeah,
but there was just certain things that we didn't agree on, innit?
Yeah.
And it was like that, fam. But yeah, fam.
It was the minorest things. I could wear trainers. Jonathan would tell me, why did you get them trainers? What do you mean, why did I get them trainers,
We had the
bro?
choice,
Like, I didn't buy the trainers. My mum bought the trainers, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be like, nah, bro. Like, and I remember the trainers used to wear. He used to have the Reeboks, He'll put the strap in between. Hey, bro.
Hey, Shadz remembers.
Bro, my memory.
I don't remember what this was though.
That's
Do you know
crazy.
what I also remember? I remember one time I was in Lewisham. This was like year 3, year 4 now, I was sprung over this girl. Back in the day, Lewisham, there were stores where they used to sell rings, necklace, my mum's going to buy a ring. I thought, cool. If I take this ring now and give it to my girl tomorrow, I've patterned. I grabbed the ring.
Fuck it,
I put it in my pocket. The ring was like,
I remember this ring.
What, that you gave to the girl?
Bro, I gave it to the
forgot about
Sade. She's trying to melt it on the heater.
No.
She's trying to melt the ring on the heater.
What, to see if it's real or not?
No, to try and melt it to her finger size. It's like,
Oh, because it was too big.
We're year 3.
Oh my god,
Hey.
that's hilarious.
Mandem 2-6.
That's cool, bro.
That's hilarious. That's calm, bro.
But fam,
Bro.
it was
That's
bro.
hilarious, though.
That was our first encounter, innit? And then throughout primary school, it was just like that, fam. It was back and forth here and there, but if we wasn't disagreeing, we was getting along like proper.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like on one day you think we're besties, and another day we're thinking that these men hate each other.
Yeah.
That's each other, wasn't it? I don't know why, But yeah, fam, that was just being the Ghanaian Nigerian beef from day dot, fam, without us even knowing, fam.
That's crazy.
It's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy still.
It's mad.
Because to think that you man knew each other from Wade, had a little, not op situation, but like an op situation
fun,
from young. And then where did it like, as you go through your secondary school, was you man cool in secondary school?
No, throughout secondary school, we didn't even speak, bro.
Like, didn't speak
but
at
I'll
all.
tell you something that happened in I don't know if you know about this,
What?
but I went Central, you man went first door,
Yeah, I
innit?
know you're sexual.
A lot of the man them went first door. I didn't want to go first door because I was like, I want to go to all boys school, fam.
Yeah.
Like, who am I going to chat to you,
Man,
man?
man want some Jones.
Oh, yeah, man,
Want
I'm
some
chatting
John
some
D.
girls, man.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
no.
a choice, by the way. I put every school in the borough down. I got rejected for every school.
Word.
First tour was number 6. When I found out I was going first tour, I cried.
Word.
Mums, I cried.
And I heard a story about first door that, who told me this? Someone told me this, yeah, that if you go to toilets, yeah, man them try to bust the toilets down.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the toilet.
Yeah.
I said, that's some gay shit. I ain't trying to go to school like that.
Yeah.
But Setchel weren't no good either.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
I knew like 1 or 2 olders that went Setchel.
Yeah, and there's girls there. And that's a big, that's a big
I was trying
difference
to go nights. I won't lie to you.
Same.
I was trying to go
Yeah,
nights.
I think where was I trying to go? I think I was trying to go Asks because it's closer to me.
Yeah, I was trying to go nights.
Asks still.
My mum was, back then everyone thought Nights was a top school. My mum said, if you get in, I'll buy you an Xbox.
Yeah,
I said,
like, you
what?
know them promises.
I was taking that test with Vim.
What?
Still didn't pass, bro.
Was it what was it, multiple choice? And you had to colour in the little circles and that, bro. Put it in
so
what?
imagine, I went that, and then there was like a sports test as well, but you have to pass both of them.
Yeah.
Pass the sports test. I was like, yeah, I'm getting in. The results for the test came.
Didn't come back.
It didn't even come back. They didn't even say nothing, bro. It was Setchel that said something. I was like,
They don't tell you
they
nothing.
didn't even say nothing. I was like,
I was
I guess I'm going to
Yeah,
Setchel.
yeah, trust me.
One of them trying to say I live too far. These times I was like, hey, no, I wasn't local, but a girl on my block got into the school.
Yeah.
So how come it's not too far for her?
Her
but
grades
it's too
must have
far?
been crazy.
Her grades
They weren't brazy.
Oh, they
bro.
weren't brazy.
No,
They
they
just
didn't
wanted
want me
Jones there.
They saw the last name and said,
If I can't pronounce it, you're not getting in still.
My name's helped me as well, fam.
Yeah, oh yeah, your name's PG still.
My name helped man as well.
No,
It's
my
helped
name would
in their
definitely help,
situation
man, for sure. 100.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm happy I didn't go night still. I think it just got long for me.
I feel you.
It would have got long for me.
Yeah, I'm happy I went to a school where I knew a bunch of people. Like, everything was sweet. Like, I first got into Deptford Green. Yeah, so when I touched there, and my mum saw the situation of like people getting rushed like every day, and she was like, no, fuck that. Then I would end up going Crofton, innit?
Deptford Green was a weird school when we was young. Still, I can't even lie.
Deptford Green was ragged. Deptford Green was ragged.
Oh, that might as well be in the centre. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, it was that serious.
Might as well be in the centre.
It was beef every day still.
I didn't even look in that direction, bruv.
Yeah,
you live in this end, so
obviously, I live
you
local.
could look in
too,
both
innit?
directions, bruv.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
have to do the most.
But yeah, so obviously I think it's got to like year 7 or year 8. I can't remember, innit? But like, obviously since year 6 we ain't spoken, innit? Because 1, man didn't even have a phone until like year 8. You get
Bro
me?
said he did it out.
2, the phone that I got was a brick. Man, you got no MSN, nothing. You get me? I wasn't on MSN. I think I made Facebook in like year 9, bro.
Yeah.
Because until then I never needed to. Everything
I've
was on
known you
site.
for time. Hey yo,
We're
no.
gonna
Now
get
you're
into
putting, now you're putting
Ages.
dates. Let me pour some Henny.
We're gonna get into
Now you're putting
this. We're
dates
gonna
and
get
shit
into
into
it.
this.
We're
Hey,
gonna get into
that's
it, yeah.
soft those boy for time.
Ball transition.
Bro, man's known G for a minute.
We're gonna get into it.
Because continue with yours, Jay, and then we'll get into
I can't
that
remember who told me this. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was someone that I don't know, but maybe someone that knew Mandem from Forest Hill or went Forest Hill and came to my school. Oh, I can remember someone say, "Yeah, bro, you know some guy called Benjamin." I was like, "We'll bleep that if you don't want." Obviously, you get me.
If you
I don't give a toss.
Go, right, say
We were
that.
like, yeah. We went primary school together, innit? Yeah, bro. Man said he's gonna rush you. Man said he used to move to you in primary school. I said, hold on a minute. I said, hold on a minute.
No way.
I said, what's going on here?
Yeah.
1, that didn't happen. Like I don't think we even out of all the beefs, we never had a fight. That's how it was. Like it was just agreements where I might move
Crashed my
sour.
head, by the way. He crashed my head on the bench
Yeah,
and
on the
nearly
ball
killed
team.
me.
I don't remember
No,
this
mate,
shit,
he's nearly killed me a few times playing ball, to be fair.
I don't remember this, fam. If
Yeah,
it's
he
ball,
says that every
if it's
time
ball,
too.
it's ball, bruv, you get me.
Oh, really? Let's not get into
Hey,
it.
listen,
Let's not
I'm
get
nursing the toe injury, so I don't know if I can make it this week, bro. But I'll see. I'm gonna check the physio with Nick tomorrow. You get
Oh,
me?
for sure.
See what you're saying. But yeah, and then but the thing is, this guy keeps telling me this like every other week.
So dumb.
I said, what's
Who?
like?
Who
I can't remember, bro. Like it was in like year 7 or year 8.
That's mad.
I can't remember. And I was like, hold on, this is weird because the guy I know, he wouldn't do that because we didn't have no situation to get to that, innit? So from then on, in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, bruv, this guy is just an op. He's just chatting bad about me in first or blah, blah, blah. You get me? And then, I can't remember. I think one time we had like a football match. And then I think I didn't clock you where he was there. I clocked you out when he was going. I think one time first all played us, innit? And then I was like, well, if this must be like year 9 or something. In my head, I was like, if there was a problem,
I would have came to you and made it known.
So then in my head, I was like, that was just worse. Like, you get me? I've spent 2 years thinking when I see this guy's on site,
and then it's all sweet,
and nothing's happened, fam. Yeah. But that's for me. And then obviously, I think apart from obviously social media, I only saw like your Insta page like this year probably.
Swear down.
But like social media and just online, that's the only time I've seen, man, innit? And then I've bucked you like at Ryan's thing. And then it was like, you get me? It's just calm, fam. That's like, knowing this guy from day dot,
that's
bruv,
mad. And then for me, I first bucked you at Hilly Fields. Man. Now I'm deep in. At first I'm thinking, I was a teenager. I was like, nah, bro. No, was a
Hilly Fields was what? How old was he at Hilly Fields?
8. Yeah. Who's like 8. Well, for me, I started
around the same year.
7. Yeah, it was around the same time.
Year 4
that you lot met each other like first time.
Wait, do you know like all Leon and them man there?
Leon,
did you go?
They was at 10 B. So I was training. I didn't join Hilly Fields until like year 5, year 6. I was training.
You know, no one wanted to bring me with a football team. You know,
oh really?
No one, Rev.
Well,
no one, fam.
They may have seen you play them times, didn't they? They must have been like,
no, he was kind of hard. He had a shot.
Oh yeah, no, Jay still got a shot. He still got a shot. Still got a lie.
Nippy still, I can't lie.
Yeah, if a man put on weight.
Yeah.
My legs slowed down.
I started benching and squatting and shit, and shit fuck up. You get me?
Yeah, no, I was just fresh, bro.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've known you from like I've known you for a minute.
From them times, and then it's just developed from there. It's like a pool relationship, and then of course we had mutuals, and then I'll see you like through the Mandem, like whether the Mandem will be linking you and whatever. Because obviously, what secondary school you go to again?
Forest Hill. But obviously, when I went Forest Hill, originally I lived opposite the school. Then year 8, I moved to Turnham. So when I moved to Turnham, and I became familiar with everyone in the area. Then
Broccoli and
through that, you start linking with certain people.
Yeah, exactly. But then I would say I wasn't necessarily on the roads too much in terms of like I wouldn't be outside as frequent. You get me? So the man will be outside more. I might be outside for 35 minutes and then I'm gone. Them men are outside for the next hour and a half. You get me? So I'm like, cool. So I've always been in and out, whatever. Innit?
So break bread to go outside. For.
Yeah. So I'll be chilling or whatever. But then, of course, every time I've linked Shadz, it's been a solid thing. You get me? Like it's always been blessed. And then.
And you know the worst part? You see that perspective you have of someone coming to you and telling it, bro, I've had that bare times.
Is it?
Enough situations I've been involved in because someone's told someone I've said this, or a girl's told someone, man's done this. And these times I haven't, I didn't say that. Yeah. But when the situation, like for example, if you came to me during that situation, it would have been stuck between us because I would have just said, you would have just came and done whatever you needed to do because you've automatically assumed that. And bro, it's weird because enough little weird things happen because of that, because someone's come to someone and told them a lie. And now I've had to sort of like rise to the lie that's been told, and it's weird. It's mad. It's mad that you said that.
That's crazy still.
I don't. But to be fair, we was young. Yeah. And it was cool to lie when we was younger.
Yeah, because man them want ratings when they're young.
Yeah.
Man them want ratings, fam. And like for me, like I don't know, fam. I won't say you can test it. I'm not hot tempered, but like I won't back down. That's one thing. I wouldn't
say you're not hot tempered either. You would. Maybe you developed to lose the hot temper.
You think I used to be hot tempered?
You was very.
I'm snappy, like I won't back down, innit? And that was just like, I think I get that from my mum, I won't even lie, innit? But that was just like me, especially man's born in Ghana, I've come. My thing is, because I know my family, not like my family's on badness, but like I have pride in my family, innit? So I'm not letting no one take me for a dickhead and stuff like that, you get me? So that's just how I've always been. But there's not, and thank God for this, innit? It ain't ever got me in a situation where man's had to like, my life's on the line, you get me?
Yeah.
They've never been in no life-threatening.
Yeah, because there's certain guys that's just like me, the way they are will get them into, you get me? 100%. For me, I know what I want to do, but
it's God's grace, man.
You get me?
Oh no, it is
that's
for
just,
sure.
That's just how
there's niggas out there that are definitely, they're a bit hot-tempered. I know niggas that are a bit hot-tempered, and I noticed it in secondary school, and them men are serving M's right now. Like, that's a mad situation for them, innit? But it makes sense.
Yeah, and growing up as well, having like someone in your family, one of my older cousins, I've grown up with him in and out of prison, like, you get me? And their family was set up nice. I'm talking about they have like a 6-bedroom house, go there, swimming pool. I'm thinking, yeah, when I get 16, I'm gonna have my barbecue here. It's gonna be lit, bruv. But I've seen someone, normally, more time in our situation or our area, our background, people are really in the streets. They're there because they have to be, because either they need to hustle for their fam or whatever. I see my cousin doing it by choice. Like, nah, he just wants to be like, that man going private school. He's like, man, that I ain't going private school. You get me? I'm on the roads from Croydon as well, innit? So all like the old school Croydon man, they all know who he is, innit? So for me,
but it might not be by choice though.
What do you mean?
Like, sometimes I feel like some people have rich parents, but they still manage to find themselves in situations, and they haven't chose to be in them situations, but certain decisions have guided certain things. And sometimes when you're in, you can't. There's no.
For me, the thing I saw in him was a character thing, and he is literally, because his dad was like, in our family, well, our generation, like my mum's generation, I say, in our family, his dad was like that business entrepreneur guy. You get me? Man had a business, caked it, invest in other stuff, you get me? He had the exact same sort of spirit or character as his dad, like proper go-getter. But I think and I won't be too clue because I was bare young when all this was happening, but in the case where he's not going to get things handed to him, so he has to go out and get himself, and he's chosen how he gets the stuff.
Facts. And from that's not a choice, because he might have chosen to try to do it right, and it didn't work, and then he thinks, oh, time's running out. Yeah. My dad had it. Let's say his dad, like I clocked in the African like community, they'll remind you that at this age, or when I was this age, I was doing this. When I was this. So in his mind, he might have had that pressure from time, like, yo, my dad was patterned by 21. I'm 21. I'm not patterned. Yeah. And my man, who I'm brethren with, does this and this and this and this, and he's patterned. Let me hop into his boat and did it. And next thing you know, Mr. Private School is in jail, fam. You get so. Trust me, sometimes
it's the pressures, fam. It's the pressure, especially family pressure could be the worst pressure, fam. Like, people talk a lot about peer pressures and stuff. Family pressures does two things, innit? Either pushes you into a certain like a new direction, or it stops you from doing how many times, imagine, like, I said the story, fam. GCSEs, fam. I was trying to pick music, bruv. You get music teacher gassed me. He's like, yeah, fam, you're good on the keys, blah blah blah. Sent the GCSEs to my mum. She's like, what music?
You get it.
She's music for.
But then Johnny could have been the next. You get me?
Man could have been Dave on the piano, bruv.
Yeah, going crazy right now.
But like, it's one of them ones. I think our generation has clocked that, and we live life with more freedom because we've seen Mandem make money from anything, bruv. You can't tell us something's impossible, bruv.
Yeah, it's true. Our generation is definitely lucky to the fact that, and the younger generations anyway, that we can literally, AJ, sorry, bro. We can literally make money from anything that we're actually interested in, which is too sick.
And I think our generation's also learned that money isn't the be-all and end-all. Sometimes just live your life doing things that make you happy and do whatever you need to do to make ends meet. Because reality, you could chase money for however long, then die. And then what? You died chasing balance and you wasn't happy until you died. So just like, I don't know, like, I don't think there's, like, sometimes I look at my life and I think, am I even doing the right, like, am I doing what I'm on this earth to do? Like, what, like, enough times I just question everything about myself. But then it's like, if I'm doing what makes me happy, what would be is what would be.
I'll tell you one thing, innit? I want to start the pod off like this. It was just what you said. I was taking in your music whole day today. You're doing what you're meant to be doing still. And one thing we will say on the show, when they give people their flowers from, because again, not too long ago, we all lost a mutual brother. You get me, brother?
Yeah, for sure.
He might have not got his flowers when they're due, or maybe you got them too late. So it's one of the things, you get me, have to give your flowers, fam. So big up. That's one of the reasons why you're on this pod, not just because we've known you from day.
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing something that from the ends, you're pushing something, and we support that, fam. Appreciate that for sure.
100%. Well said for sure, bro. Like, and one of the questions that I had, just going off because you was touching on what you do right now, just question about it. But let's talk about what you actually do. So music. One thing, the music video that you got out right now, the crazy joint, was crazy. Like, you get me? Like, that was crazy. Just the concept of it, how it was done, the fact that you're not even in it, like rapping like that. Like, it's just all like subtitles and there's a story behind it. Now, I have to ask the question, didn't it? Shout out Casey as well. Shout out Casey as well. He done his thing for sure. And shout out all the homegirls that was in it and that. What was the thought process? Because I enjoyed what I watched. Because what I watched, it was like, I get the concept. Still, it's a sticky one still. Because essentially, if you ain't watched the video, go watch it, of course. But it's essentially
link in the bio.
Yeah, link in the bio for sure, innit? But and correct me if I'm wrong in it. So there's a hood nigga, obviously he's trapping whatever, he's on the streets trying to make this bread, and his baby mum's always homegirl anyway, like his girlfriend is basically saying like, yo, like, you want to go out all the time on the streets with with this girl, and obviously the girl's a worker for him, innit? And then she's all like kind of getting jealous, like, you're always with this girl, blah blah. And he's like, listen, bitch, man, I'm trying to make this peas. Literally, you ain't trying to come out with me. This is where I gotta go make this cake, innit? You hungry, right? Let me go make this cake. Then he's gonna have to do that, whatever. And then he's like seeing on socials like that his girl is all posting all these mad videos and pictures and that. And he's like,
as they do.
What's going on there? You get me? Like, man ain't feeling this. But then there was a text message. So I want to ask you. There's a text message at the end.
Yeah.
From, I think her name was Zaid or Zed something. Yeah. And it says, we need to talk. Who's that text from? Like, what's that part?
The workers texted Casey, we need to talk. So, even my brethren was kind of confused, but I like confusion because it makes you watch it again and again. Cool. So the worker in the video, if you pay a little bit more attention, there's a stage where she's staring at Casey.
Yeah, she's because she's vexed, innit?
But she's not even vexed. She's preying at Casey like, okay, like, I like how you look when when girls are looking at you when you're vexed and angry and they're thinking, okay, like, confused. I'm feeling this right now. So the we need to talk message was basically her. I might do a part 2, but if I do a part 2, I want to go way more in depth.
I think you have to still.
The part 2 would basically, she's messaging Casey saying we need to talk. Like she's basically gonna show Casey, hey, man's feeling your thing. I'm working with you all the time. Man finds you leng. You make ballers. That's 2 ticks already. Trust me. And your girl stresses you, and you've shown me your girl stresses you. Let's make this make sense.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking I need to ask that question because I was like, I get everything, but I didn't get that part in it. But maybe if I watch it again, I'll understand. Because I definitely saw a part where she's watching homegirl on the phone, and she's like looking at it. She's looking at that on the side at it. So that's wavy for sure. But yeah, the quality of your music videos, the quality of the sound, your sound. Do you feel like you found your sound? Because obviously you've been doing music for like how long now?
For years, since school.
He's been doing it from this guy. All school plays. He's always trying to get the singing parts, bro.
And they wasn't trying to give it to me. Adam's role. He wasn't giving me and they're showing me I can sing. Man was even writing poems and they're poems.
This guy was like, I was thinking, this guy's trying to get all the bitches. He's trying to sing, he's trying to dance, he's trying to act. Damn, bro.
BC breezy.
I'm like, yo, you know what? I just have to go hard in the playground.
Kill me.
No, man.
I'm dead.
Yeah, Baz always, to be fair, when like I've been taught from young, I was told I had a good voice, but I didn't really appreciate it. So then I started trying to do the rapping thing. Then I don't know, cause of the people I was rapping around, it's caught some sort of attention. Then I feel since I've been making music, I've always had like moments which make me say, okay, cool, I'm one song away. Like this has received enough attention or received enough views or enough streams. It's the net. Then I'll drop the next one and it doesn't do as much. Yeah. Then I'll drop the next one and then it's like, Then as I'm about to quit, this one starts picking up again. It's just I feel it's just been a repeated cycle. So now I'm just in a thing of cool. I'm gonna dedicate proper time and effort and actually make some meaningful stuff and stuff that actually feel, and whoever appreciates it, and whoever doesn't. Because we're not all gonna be superstars. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do what you enjoy doing.
Right. That's a mad sniff right there,
bro.
But that's exactly because it attests to the same thing you said about earlier about chasing bags, like chasing bread. And then you keep chasing till you die. It's like, stop chasing like streams or certain numbers. Just keep doing what you do that you enjoy and the way you want to do it, the way like that, however you want to do it and the way it sounds. And as soon as it's something that you're comfortable to release, then you release it. Not even thinking of like, fuck streams, fuck that. And then of course, yes, you're gonna get streams. You're gonna get the numbers on YouTube because like you've built what you've built. But at the same time, don't just solely focus on that and chase that for like validation or whatever. Just. Bro, if you feel like you're in the booth, you're like, no, this shit hate. Literally, I'm dropping that shit, bro. That shit's get dropped.
I got so many unreleased songs, it's crazy. But at the same time, while doing that, make sure you're doing other things and patting your side. Because you don't want to be the guy that wasn't patting your side in a couple years' time. So make sure you're just patting in all angles. And
when you say patting your side, for people that may not understand, what do you mean by that? Just to break it down, we got some young G's that listen to the pod. You get me?
Like, when I say patting your side, like, don't do nothing blindly. Don't be silly. Like, understand the situation you're in. Don't be naive. Like, no, you're doing this. I like doing this. This is what this is doing for me. Like, reality, music doesn't pay my bills. Music doesn't feed my family. I believe it could do to some degree. And even if music doesn't necessarily feed my family, it might lead to something that does. So, like, for example, this thing might never rocket launch into the air like other podcasts, but opportunities are guaranteed gonna come from what you're doing. So you have to continue doing what you're doing so it can lead to this, so it can lead to that, so you can build yourself as a person. Like, just like, you know what I'm saying? So when I say patting your side, like, make sure you understand what you're in. Like, if you're gonna spend all this money on what you love, make sure you're doing whatever you need to do to make that money to fund what you love as well. Like, patting your side. Did you get it? Make sure you're patting your side.
There you go, patting your side by Shadz. You get me?
That's a rule. That's for me. That's like a real reason to do anything. Do you get me? I think when now, especially when once you finish school, you've come out of uni, you need to earn money. Do you get me? You can't. There's some people that, again, don't know their situation, but they'll be doing something because of how they're perceived or because of, you get me, what they think it can get them. You get me?
For sure.
And for me, I'm like, listen, I didn't have the pressures of going uni or having, you get me? I know a couple of people that went uni, changed up because they found like a new clique or whatever. And they're like, yeah, I need to start moving a certain way. I'm thinking, yeah, but I know you're not like this. You get me? But cool, who am I? I'm just going to mind my business, innit? But one thing I'll say just off the back of what you said, making sure you've patterned yourself is like, cool, you want to do this, but at the end of the day, you still got responsibilities. You get me?
Fact.
And you need to like stay grounded so you can fulfill those responsibilities. I think when you say stuff like don't be naive, it's like, yeah, bro, man's gonna wake up at like 1 p.m.
How do people do that, bro?
I don't understand.
How do people do
try
that?
to write a tune, and then see, like, you might as well not make music because you're wasting your time, and two, it's like, bruv, like, why are you really doing this?
There's people making money from 8 a.m, bro. 8 a.m, 7 a.m, people are up.
Bro, some
the
people
world
work
is
for 2 hours,
moving.
9 to 11, and they're done for the rest of the day, fam.
Mad.
The world is moving. Get up early. Don't matter what time you slept. Get up early and do things.
One thing, I think it was my mum or my stepdad at the time when he was there, one thing he said, bruv, like, you have to wake up early. Even if you wake up and go back to bed, at least wake up and do something.
Bro, listen, you know what, something that really like made me think about that, must have been a year, I must have been like 15, I must have got up at like 6 o'clock by accident. Like, I just got up at 6. I was low-key pissed. I was thinking, why the fuck am I up this early? You get me? Then I started doing my daily, innit? I started doing shit that I normally do. And then I looked at the time and I'm like, bro, it's only 11 o'clock. I've basically done my whole day, bro.
Now the whole day's ahead of you to then do whatever.
Anything.
That changed my whole mindset.
Bro.
I was like, bro, I'm getting up like this all the time. Because I can get so much done and it's not even 12 o'clock yet. And then I've got the rest of the day to do whatever the hell I want to do.
For sure.
It was nuts still. It was mad. It was mad still.
For sure.
That definitely changed my mindset. Definitely changed my mindset.
Moving. And if you're asleep, how are you going to move it? Like, how are you going to keep up How you like, bro?
Get left behind, fam.
Facts.
Literally.
Definitely get left behind.
We're not saying don't rest though. Make sure you're resting.
Yeah, get your 6 to 8. You get your
rest.
6 to 8 if you can. Listen, there's a 6 to 8 crew and there's a 4 to 6 crew. You get me?
And there's a 2 to 4 crew.
How do you
2 to 4
There's a
crews,
2 to-
man.
How's
You
it
2 to 4
4
crew are demons.
Just make sure if you're 2 to 4 crew, have your vitamins, drink your water,
Yeah.
and have a rest day. One
Carbohydrates.
rest day.
2 to 4, 2
2 to
a.m.
4 hours.
2 to 4 hours.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Some other shit.
Just 2 to
Yeah,
4.
bro.
I'll do that like once a week. Once a week
No,
I'll do 2 to 4.
I'll definitely catch
still.
up, bro. I'm the type of guy.
Oh, no.
I'll hold it. I was like, cool, I can only fit 3 hours in. I got home at like a dumb time, but I still need to be up.
Yeah.
Hold the 3 hours. Wait, brother, when we came from
That thing, yeah.
what's her name?
Delicious
thing.
Yeah.
Man got home at 6.
Yeah.
Jenny even had to sleep in my living room, fam.
Yeah, I can imagine. She had
dropped
to because of
her.
the situation,
She-
isn't it?
You get me? Man woke up at 8. Said downstairs, yo, Jen.
You got go. You gotta
You
go.
get me? I'm leaving the house. You get me? I'm
Yeah.
leaving. You get me? 2 hours, fam.
Yeah,
Held it down.
literally.
I didn't get home till like 7:30, bruv.
I got like 2-3
slept
myself
to the
that
next.
night.
I said I'm cancelling the rest of my evening, bruv. I was sleeping till Monday.
Yeah,
fam.
I think I called you that night as
Yeah,
well.
you called me. I woke up.
because of
I saw-
the because you came and got the lens.
Yeah, I was thinking. I even forgot it.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'll
That's
bring
cool.
it this
Don't need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you came and got the
Slept,
lens or whatever. I remember because I was sleeping. I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Moses got and knocked
Bro,
on the
your mum-
door.
Nah, yeah, just want to tell you.
she
Hey,
cut down this kid
your mum
upstairs.
got
You
bad
tell
on,
it. You tell it. You
Your
tell
mum
it.
had man on the ropes, cuz.
She came upstairs and told me, still.
Bro, I've come in it. Cause I was picking something up from his house in the morning. Yeah. He said, he told me situation. I was like, I'm gonna be sleeping.
Yeah.
But just come anyway.
Yeah, I said to Jay, listen, bro, forget all that I'm gonna sleep thing. Just come to my house, bro. It's
Yeah.
calm. Like you'll get it. You get
Yeah.
it.
He said someone's gonna.
Yeah, so someone will open the door. You
I was
get
like,
it.
cool. I'm half asleep myself. Like I'm
Yeah.
up, but I'm down. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
I've come out of my car, rang his bell. He's got that loud bell as well.
You've got the ring in it.
That baits
So
him.
everyone-
Rang-
Dun,
the whole
dun,
house.
dun.
The whole house knows
Dun,
someone rang the
dun,
bell.
dun.
Bro, even the neighbors know I rang the bell. innit?
Facts.
I hear someone coming down the stairs. In my head, I'm thinking, yeah, it might be Nick. Yeah, him open the door, fam. It looked like his one's gonna backhand me, fam.
Yeah,
It looked like I'm like knocking at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's you. You're lucky. I said, what? I said, fam.
Yeah, because she came upstairs, she told me, she was like, yo, your friends are there. I nearly had a heart attack. I was like, who's at my house at this time?
Because I'm thinking, wait, did I do anything wrong? Like, because she's like, oh, the way you like knocked on the door. I started thinking, wait, did I knock the door? I swear I rang it. I was, fam, she had me on ropes, bro. I said, raw. Yeah, no, basically, what it is Nick said, Nick said I should just pass by.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can just pick up the lens.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, she's going to go get you, innit?
Yeah.
I was like, fam.
Cause I did forget to tell her still.
I was like, in my house, I hope this is normal. Fam.
Yeah, no, I forgot
hope
to
I
tell
was
her.
like, she ain't gonna not close the door. Be like, this guy, fam.
No, she's not. No. She
You
was
get
calm.
me?
She just came upstairs. She was like, "Oh, you've got that thing for your friend downstairs." I was like, yeah. Just take this.
I think he was
whatever."
half asleep though.
Yeah, I was fucked up. It was a good night last night. It was a good night.
But yeah, fam.
What was this yesterday?
No.
This
This
is the
was
weekend.
last weekend
Saturday.
still. Yeah,
Bruh.
but that was good.
But yeah.
But yeah, all right, cool. So
I got some questions.
Yeah, hold on. Before your questions, I got one more. So your music video concept, yeah, of course, with the crazy one. I saw your IC3 one as well.
Love.
Obviously, that one is a bit more, like you could say, not normal, but
Just
you
a
get
street vid.
Yeah,
Literally, just a
exactly.
street-
Which is
normal street vid.
still calm and it's sick in it, and quality wise, you could tell it's not. It's different to most music videos, isn't it? Like it's a different. If you go and check, obviously that one's in the link in the bio as well. So you go check it out, you'll know what I'm talking about. But in terms of the crazy one, are you looking to do more music videos of that like creative level? Because we're talking the cameras top, the actors are top, like the concepts top. Like
My sister's trying to become like a screenwriter. So she screenwrote for that song.
Wait.
And she has bare, like, I've got the amount of unreleased songs I've got bare unreleased songs she's screenwritten for bare of them. But now she's in a situation where she's even working with people
Random.
like, you get me, like bigger than man, if that makes sense. So it's like I'm ready to make it happen, but these things cost, and two, it's like it's about time and come. Music is digested and thrown away so quickly, like,
bro.
like even when I'm having meetings with certain like higher ups, they're showing man like, bro, like even like everything is just so controlled. Like Spotify playlists on like certain Spotify playlists is like 3,000 or however many thousand different songs released every Friday. The song is going to be in the playlist for this long, then it's gone. So it needs to make as many streams as it can during that one time. Period, and after that it's out the playlist.
Onto the next one.
Only way that song is now going to make streams is if it's organically picked up while it was in the playlist, and if it hasn't, and after you spend all that money on marketing, the video, that, and these are people that are signed to labels and their stuff's not working. You get it? So it's like man has to release in periods where it makes sense, record things makes just sort of like I'm at a level right now where I'm just releasing as to when it makes sense to man. I don't want to overfeed people and people ain't even listening to what man's dropping.
You're putting work in.
You get me? So I don't want to. So like when I feel the songs I've released now, I've sort of it's picked up because I had like a long while not releasing music. So there's listeners listening, so I just need to provide them with the right stuff at the right time. But yeah, I don't know. I feel with this music thing, there's no right or wrong. Especially with the way TikTok's taken over things. Like if you want to hit, you have to make sure TikTok feel it. Imagine I give my all to TikTok and it don't work. What happens then? Yeah,
then you lose that like authenticity.
You get
like,
me?
People start looking at you like, why does he keep making these catchy shit? Like,
and the worst thing is people clock things. I feel like since I've been making music, there's been periods where people are behind me. Like I'll feel support from the ends. Then it's like, oh, this guy still ain't blown. Yeah, he's violating. Yeah. Then they sort of lose interest. Then I might have another moment. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, he didn't blow. Cool. Yeah. But then it just.
Go on,
it's just a repeated cycle, if that makes sense.
We touched on it. Like the last pod fam was like niggas ain't gonna believe you till you pull up in the rave, bro. Like until you get to the point where shit is looking like it's too far to be touched, niggas ain't gonna necessarily believe in your source or your drip. 100%. You kind of got to show them.
But people don't have
on
to
a monetary thing. No, they don't have to. But in terms of what you're talking about, in terms of like, Mandem will come and be like, cool, yeah, I mess with it, and then like you said, they'll be like, oh man, it still ain't blown. But what's blown to them then? Like specifically, what does blown mean? Does blown mean they're famous, or does blown mean they got bread, or both? You get me? Unless you've got one of those two things that make them feel like, oh, he's blown. That's when they're gonna be like, oh, like, cool, say nothing. Oh, he's doing his thing. Whereas essentially, and kind of Jonny like touched on it earlier about giving niggas their flowers, especially when men are from the ends and that, like when men are doing their thing, period, whether blown, not blown, doing okay, doing all right, you're doing something. You get what I'm trying to say? You're doing something that's going in the right direction. Literally. Man, them have to hold that up and be like, bro, you're doing your thing.
I'm just in a space where I have to make every day productive. Every day you have to do something. Like what? Like at the end of the day, I have to look back. What did I do today? Okay, I didn't do enough today. I got to do more tomorrow. And sooner or later, something's got to give. And if something don't give, at least I tried. I don't want to get to an age where I look back and I think, nah, man. I want to get to that age and be like, I watched a G Fresh interview and he was even talking about how when he was in the studio, it was deep and like he's not the most musician there is, but he was still being productive, making things happen until he found what was for him. So I'm gonna make sure I keep every day and do everything I can do to be productive until let's say music isn't the thing that something's going to Gara, without a doubt. Something's gonna, and it's gonna be something within that field.
What you're doing, yeah, for sure.
Trust me.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. Say to the Mandem, always say this: it's more people are watching you than you think. More people watching you than you think, innit? So, in the fact of like, if you're watching the numbers of streams, like, the numbers only tell you half the story. Do you get me? Because there's people that Nick's being places, you get me? They'll come up to him, oh yeah, I've seen your thing, right? We've clocked right, you don't even follow our thing. Or you
never shared it once.
Do you get me?
But you want to give me all this love in person. You people, hey, stop doing that.
Bro,
don't stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's cool. I appreciate you appreciate my stuff, but your share is a lot more than you coming up to me and telling me that share the stuff.
Share the shit, man.
Just share it, bro. It's not gonna hurt you to share it.
And the mad thing is, everyone who's doing stuff